Hey guys, welcome back. So as you know, I am pregnant. Filming this, I am currently 7 weeks, 5 days. Yeah, 7 weeks, 5 days. I turn 8 weeks on Sunday. It's Friday. And I'm feeling okay enough to film, so I'm going to, but I wanted to kind of give you my updates, or like kind of what I've been experiencing so far 8 weeks into pregnancy, because I feel like it's not shared. I feel like people just don't give you all of the information. And I don't want it to be like bad or anything, but like for those people out there that have never been pregnant, everybody's different. Every pregnancy is different. And I do know that. And I'm experiencing this firsthand because my sister-in-law is 5 weeks ahead of me, and we are experiencing completely different pregnancy symptoms. But I want to share with you my pregnancy symptoms because they've been rough. It's been rough. And I feel like you guys should know that. One thing, I'm going to go ahead and do this so I can put her down, is this little girl. So this is Lucy. If you don't know, she is 8 years old. She is a Yorkie poodle. I've had her all 8 years of her living. She's my baby, and with her being my baby, I'm very concerned about having a human baby with her. She's been acting out a lot. From the day before I found out I was pregnant, she ate a bunch of chocolate by like climbing up things. She's never done that before, climbing up stuff and getting chocolate and eating it. And I've heard that like cats and dogs sense things like that, like sense pregnancies. And I firmly believe that she felt something was off and she needed to act out. And she's acted out ever since. It's been crazy. So if you have a pet, definitely like they're going to act out. I mean, at least mine does. At least the dog does. So there's Lucy. I'm gonna go ahead and put her down. And then my cat. So we got a cat at the beginning of December. He is like 3 or 5 years old, and sorry, I'm thirsty from talking. I don't know if he's 3 or 5, but he is an older cat. And we call him, he's a scaredy cat. That's what he is. He's afraid of everything. And ever since I found out I'm pregnant, even before that, like that week before, he has been like attached to me. Sorry. Like if I'm sitting on the couch, he is up sitting on the couch on top of me. He doesn't go in our room, and there's been a couple times he'll go into our rooms, or I find him under the bed in my room while I'm on the bed, finding him under the bed. Very weird for him in our situation, because like I know he liked to be under the bed at my sister's because I got him from my sister's ex, but that's not him now. Like he was never been in my room until I'm pregnant. And another thing is like, if you don't know this, because I didn't know this, I definitely have never been a cat person though to really know this, but litter boxes, cats, if you have a cat and you find out you're pregnant, please do your research, but you're not supposed to be dealing with the cat litter and everything that goes with that. So we had originally had his litter box and food and water set up in our back living like dining room area, and we had moved it for Christmas. And then once I found out I was pregnant, we moved it back because there's like you can cause like miscarriages and stuff. It's crazy. Do your research, because I'm not going to tell you, but we moved it back there, and I don't handle the cat litter at all. That's all Michael. First of all, it's Michael's cat. He wanted the cat. He has to deal with it. but the cat loves me. So I definitely think that Bean knows that I'm pregnant. And then another thing was leading up to finding out I was pregnant, I was doing keto for like that week, like after New Year's. And I noticed a like increase in thirst. I didn't know what that was because I've done keto before and I didn't have that. I thought it was because of the water additive that I was using. Thirsty again, give me a second. So I was adding this to my water because it has electrolytes in it. This is the Great Value Blue Raspberry Water Additive. And the taste of it, so good. Incredibly delicious. If you like blue Jolly Ranchers, blue popsicles, I could make popsicles this summer. Oh, I'm so excited. So if you like those, this is literally what it tastes like. It's delicious. I was drinking that for the first couple weeks after even finding out I was pregnant, and then I just stopped. I don't know why I just stopped, but I did. I just put it back in there before filming, and it's really good. I just don't know if I want. It's very weird. Pregnancy is weird. It does weird things because I've been wanting candy, and I feel like this should fix that. But anywho, I do recommend it because it has electrolytes in it. So if you like the morning sickness, I recommend adding that. If you have like a lot, if you're throwing up a lot, probably would help. Probably why I probably should be drinking it. Which brings me to what I want to share is, okay, so like, first of all, being tired. There are days, like, and I'm not exaggerating, I cannot stay awake sometimes. Like, there are the first couple weeks, like, I was taking my 15-minute breaks from work. I work from home, thankfully. Like, thank God that's a thing, because if I was working in the office, I don't know. If I was working in the office, I'd still be going out to my car, even with negative 20 degrees this weekend. But my 15-minute breaks, I was taking a 15-minute nap. My lunch break, I was taking a 30-minute nap. Clocking out at 2 o'clock, like I get done at 2 p.m. and then I was going to my bed and sleeping. It's crazy, but then I can't sleep at night, which I definitely feel like if you take naps during the day, that's why you don't sleep at night. But coming back to that, I was definitely sleeping at night at some points, sleeping a lot though. And even like today, like, so tired, and I just needed to take a 15-minute nap. So I was like, all right, 15-minute break. Let me go on the couch, set my 15-minute alarm, take a nap. So it's been rough for the sleep. Like, it's just so exhausted. And doing normal daily activities, it has not been possible for me. Like, if you saw my kitchen, you would understand that I have had no energy to do the dishes. Now, some things have been playing part in that. We did have no hot water for an entire week and a few days. So that was rough because you'd have to like heat up the kettle and then do the dishes. And so it was just adding more stuff. And I only did that like twice in the week and a couple days. Couldn't do it. So my dishes need done desperately. I'm gonna try to do some today. I did some last night, and then I felt nauseous and I couldn't do it. But laundry, haven't done laundry. Michael's been doing on the laundry, and that's why we have my entire dining room table is full of clean clothes because he doesn't know how to put clothes away. That was me. I did all that. So he'll wash, dry, and then they go on the table. I can't complain though, because at least he's washing them, right? Like, but I have no energy to do that. And then nausea and vomiting. I've been experiencing definitely nausea a lot of nausea, and it's not morning. And I'm sure you've heard this before, like morning, it's not just in the morning, like morning sickness is not just in the morning. It is in the morning when you wake up, mid-morning, lunchtime, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, after dinner, while you go to bed, when you wake up for that 2 o'clock in the morning pee, you're gonna feel sick all the time. Again, different women, different pregnancies. Me, all the time, I'm feeling miserable. And so to start, they say peppermint and ginger. So we had gotten this 100 count candy canes for Christmas that for me, because I'm the one that likes peppermint, they didn't hate. Let me just show you, because I think I only had, I was doing it in my coffee a couple days. Okay, let's just say I had 20, right? Before Christmas. I don't even think I have 20 here. I don't. There's no way there's 20 here. Because I was putting them in my purse to take it with me. They sat on my shelf on my end table in my living room, like the second shelf on the bottom. So I just reached down and pop it open and grab me some. There was one day, it was so bad. The only time I didn't feel like throwing up was while I was eating it. So I was like constantly eating them, and I had like a bowl of just wrappers. It was crazy. So then I ordered ginger chews. I ordered these off of Amazon. It came in two of these. And I've only had a couple of these when it's been really bad. They come in like tiny little things. I don't care for the texture of it. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. If I suck on it, it's good. So that's how I did it this morning, was I was sucking on it. But it's okay. I don't feel like it subsides enough. But ginger and peppermint is like the first thing they recommend you do, especially before you even get to the doctor, because you don't know, and the doctor's going to tell you what you can and can't have. And that's literally what she told me. She was like, peppermint and ginger is like the all natural ones that you're supposed to do. She's like, and then I'm going to recommend this. And this is what I've been doing, is vitamin B6. So, craziest thing, my Walmart sold out, went to Walgreens, and you know how Walgreens has like the 3 different brands of all the supplements and stuff. Everyone was out. So I went to the pharmacist and they had some in the back, so they sold it to me that way. But this is 25 milligrams of B6. So I take 2 of these 3 times a day. 3 times a day, which is what she told me, is to take 50 milligrams 3 times a day. And then before you go to bed, you take Unisum. So this is a sleeping aid. I was taking this before I was pregnant, but I kind of I stopped just to make sure I could take it, like when I found out I was pregnant. There was one night I did take it, but I had heard that you could, and the app was telling me I could, but you just want to make sure kind of thing. But there was one night I couldn't sleep because I was just miserable. So I took one. But yeah, so she said take B6 3 times a day and then Unisum before bed because it'll help you sleep and help with actually mood too. B6 I think helps with mood too and subsides the nausea. So I've been doing that. I've still been nauseous on top of it, so I actually have a prescription for Zofran at Walmart I need to go get today to take that, because also the nausea has been constant, but the vomiting is crazy. It's like when I am eating dinner, most of the time it's dinner or like a big lunch, something like because weekends, like Michael and I will eat lunch together and stuff. But when I eat something heavier, because I'm usually snacking a lot during the day, but heavier, if I reach a point, like I'll be eating and I don't feel it, I'm just eating. But once my body reaches that point that it no longer wants anything, it's going to tell me. So say I'm eating a cheeseburger and I finish the cheeseburger. Well, 3/4 of that was what my body wanted, not the whole thing. But I didn't know it because I was fine. 15 minutes later, whew, it's like I can feel it in my chest, sitting on my stomach. I'm miserable. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm just gonna throw up. I know I'm going to. Like I feel it needing to get out. It's the craziest thing. So I go and I will literally go and it will like throw up just enough. Like I have completely thrown up everything. But like most of the time it's like I'm gonna throw up just what my body needs to get rid of. Like that's what it does, not me doing it, like consciously doing it. It's like my body's like, all right, that's all you needed. Like you're good. I got rid of what we didn't want. You're good now. It's the craziest thing. But like I can't stand it. So like when I'm eating, I don't know what to do about it. Because like I'll be hungry and I'll eat what I'm like wanting or whatever, and all of a sudden I just don't feel good and I'm going and I'm throwing it up. So there was a night right after I found out I was pregnant that I was emotional. My hormones, I understand that. So I was watching TikToks and one of them came through. It was like a stupid TikTok. It was literally stupid. I have no idea why I thought it was funny. Like it was my hormones. Like thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I'm laughing so hard that, the tears are coming. But then the tears turn into like hardcore sobbing tears that I can't stop and I don't know what's wrong and I'm sobbing and don't know what's happening to me. And then the coughing comes because I'm sobbing, and then the coughing causes me to like dry heave, and I run into the bathroom and I'm throwing up. That was like one of the first things that happened to me. Craziest thing. And then after that, I didn't notice it afterwards because I don't know why the lights were off. I don't know. But the next morning I got up and I took a shower and I looked and I noticed like the capillaries around, I'll post a picture, but like all around my eyes, both of them were like busted. Like you'll see the picture. And it was like that for like 3 or 4 days. I was worried because I'm like, oh my God, it's going to happen every time I throw up, or it's just not going to go away. Craziest thing. But like, I didn't throw up today. And they're fine. Acne has been a thing. So breakouts, it came on strong at first, but I was waiting to see my doctor to find out what I could use for it, and I started that 2 nights ago. And it's crazy because it's like my acne has been for the last year, just where your mask is, but I don't wear a mask now. So, and hormonal breakouts have always been on my chin and a little bit, so it's very, but I don't break out normally, so it's been a little weird for me, but that's definitely been a thing. But hopefully my skincare will fix that. Then the dreaded bloating and constipation has been a struggle. I feel so fat. First of all, I am overweight to begin with. That's why I was doing keto, was to try to get down so that when I was pregnant, I'd be fine. But like, I'm so bloated that I feel miserable. So yesterday I just started, because my doctor told me I could, but I just started taking, I don't know what it's called. muscle, I don't know. But I just started taking this yesterday. Like you're supposed to take like 1 teaspoon like per day until you build up, and then it goes up to like 3 or something. So you end up taking it to like take before each meal. Weird. Okay. But it's orange flavored. I've used it before, so it's like, I don't know. But I started taking that, so hopefully this will help me with it. Constipation hasn't been so bad to where like it was for a while. There was a couple days I was like in pain. The last like week, not so much. The bloating's been rough though. Bloating and gas. And honey, I mean, this is all like, I'm just being real with you, but like the gas, there was one day I farted in the kitchen and I had to walk out because it grossed me out so bad. And Michael was like, oh, I have to go. I'm like, no, don't go in there. Like, don't do it. And I remember, because I said my sister-in-law's 5 weeks ahead of me, I remember whenever they found out they were pregnant and they were FaceTiming me, and my brother was like, oh my God, her gas is so bad. And yeah, it is. It's rough. And I feel sorry for Michael. But at the same time, Michael proceeds to burp last night. What did he have for dinner? McDonald's or something? And he was drinking a Dr. Pepper and he burped. It makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. At me. Well, not really at me. He was like talking towards me and it kind of like he burped. And I proceeded, and I went to the bathroom and I dry heaved, but I didn't throw up. But it's bad. Like, it's bad. And sense of smell, like Michael's like crazy. I don't understand it, but like the sense of smell is a thing. Like Lucy was stinking for a couple days. Like, I don't know. But her breath is bad. I really need to wash it, like go and scrub it, but it's bad. But yeah, I mean, everything makes you want to freaking vomit, for me at least. So yeah, that's been a thing. What other stuff? Oh, okay. Your breasts. I saw a post on the app where this girl said that she went 2 cup sizes in 2 months. She jumped 2 cup sizes. I believe it, because all of my bras don't fit. And my stepmom's like, well, once you get in your 2nd trimester, we're gonna go and get you some bras. But I don't have any. Like, I'm not even wearing a bra right now because I don't have any that fit me. There's one that's like tolerable, but still a little, like the wire's painful. So I want to get like the ones without the wire because they're so painful. And I also have, I don't remember what it's called, but like, I had to go get my right breast checked quite a few years ago because I noticed some lumps and it ended up being like tissue. And it's a thing. My doctor knew what it was like right away. And like whenever I was leading up to my monthly menstrual cycle, like it would hurt so bad on like the side and everything. And she's like, yeah, it's the hormones. Well, pregnant, there's all sorts of hormones and whoo, they hurt so bad. It's the thing. I haven't experienced like, well, some of it, like some people are like, oh yeah, like if you just bump something, it hurts. Like, I guess it depends because not all the time, but Lucy walked on him one day. Oh, I cried and like threw her off of me. I was on the bed. Michael was laughing. It was not fun. But yeah, sore, tender breast. And I think that's pretty much it. The exhaustion, not wanting to do anything at all, sleeping. Oh, peeing. I mean, I guess I peed a lot before, so I don't really notice a difference, except for before there would be occasional times I would get up in the middle of the night and have to pee. I get up every night around 1:30, 2 o'clock and pee. But, you know, we're going on a vacation in April, and my stepmom's like, just so you know, all the way through Mississippi, you can't use the bathroom. Are you gonna be okay with that? And I was like, how long is that? And she's like, about an hour and a half. I was like, okay, I think I should be good. I mean, as long as like we stop before Mississippi and after Mississippi, I think we should be good. And the other day, our plumber was here to fix the hot water heater, and he had to turn off the water so you couldn't go to the bathroom. 4 hours. I was good for 4 hours. I was like, oh, yes, 4 hours. I know that can change, because there's times like every 10 minutes I have to go. I'm almost 30 minutes into both of these videos, and I haven't had to pee yet, so I think I went before though. Anywho, I just wanted to kind of share, some food stuff. So daily, this past week I've added yogurt to the mix, and I eat a lot of yogurt and applesauce, pretty much constantly, one or the other. If I'm feeling a little nauseous, I'll grab one of those first. But typically, like, my daily thing would be like I'd wake up and get a yogurt. 1 to 2 hours later, I would do, if I'm home, because 2 days a week I go to my cousin's house, I'll do a bagel with cream cheese. And sometimes I can't finish this like other half of it, or if I do, I feel sick because it's too much. And then later on, an applesauce, kind of just keep going through the day. And like, some they're like the Walmart brand of Triscuits, the rosemary and sage, really freaking good, with the Walmart brand of the Laughing Cow cheese, the herb, Swiss herb, I don't know, something. That's what I had today. It was really good. And then we'll have something for dinner. Luckily, I did go and get 6 weeks worth of groceries right at the beginning when I found out I was pregnant. So I'm like, but I've been having, like, I have not wanted ground beef at all. And we make burgers once a week, tacos once a week. We made chili. Meatloaf is on the menu at one point, Salisbury steaks, and I can't even think about it because it just makes me, I didn't make tacos for myself this week. I made that for Michael, and I made lasagna with it, spaghetti. I don't know, it's been rough though. I've been trying to just the thought of eating it plain, like in a taco, like tacos and cheese, like meat and cheese. I can't, I don't know, but maybe in a bowl. Weird. Anywho, I'm getting off topic. I kind of just wanted to share with you my first 8 weeks and my experiences. And then I'll do another update once I hit my second trimester and finish off this one, and we'll just keep on going. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave some comments down below if you've been experiencing any of those or none of those. And I'm going to continue to do other videos throughout my pregnancy, so feel free to subscribe so you can follow along with me. Other than that, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.